Okay, so for this measurement project, so for the checklist, so you need to have the working out, yeah, and you need to have your answers in correct units. Then you need to try your best to attempt all the questions, yeah. Do we need to turn on the video? No, Chloe, you do not have to turn on the video. So because I record this session, so I prefer you do not turn on your video, yeah. So then you need to answer rounded to 2 decimal, yeah. So answers to do 2 decimal, yeah. Then my work is presented neatly and clearly. So yeah, so this is also important. And for the task, so totally sorry about that. So last time that's the question 1. I think I did some wrong calculation for this one. Sorry about that. So I just show you the correct calculation this time. So let me open my mirror board. Yeah. So for my mirror board, so that's a question. Yeah. So that's the first one. This is the side view. So you see the swimming pool. So this is a swimming pool. Yeah. So this swimming pool you see from the side. So we have the shallow part, which is this one. So the depth is only 1 meter. Yeah. And you have the deep part. So the depth is 4 meter. So this is a side view, which means we look at the swimming pool from the side. Yeah. And so then this is a top view. So which means we see the swimming pool from top. Yeah, from top. And then you can say that's a square. That's a 50 meter times by 25 meter. So in order to help you guys better understand this project, so I just try to draw a 3D. I just try to draw a 3D model. So 3-dimensional model. Let me keep trying this one. Not too sure if this one will work very good, but I will try my best. Yeah. So, okay. So that's roughly the swimming pool. Okay. So let me just add something more. Yeah. Let me just try to add a little bit more to make more sense. Yeah. So this one here. So I need to use dashed line. Dashed line means, yeah. Dashed line means it's just, we cannot say it directly. So that's one would be at the back. Yeah, so that's a dashed line here. I think I have one more dashed line as well. Okay, let me just try to connect this one. Okay. Let me just try to make one more dashed line. Yeah. Okay. That's a little bit too long. I'll make this one a little bit smaller. Yeah. Okay, so I just add one more. Okay. And yeah, I think, okay, so maybe I do not need this one. Let me just, yeah. So that's the 3D model of the swimming pool. Do you think this makes sense, guys? I make this one a little bit bigger. Yeah. So do you think this one makes sense? So for this model, and I just write something. Okay, so let me just try to put some text here. Yeah, let me have a look at the chat. What is this app called? Yeah, that's a good question, Tiffany. This is called Miro. Yeah, so this app is called Miro. This one here. So I just changed the title a little bit to measurement project. Yeah. So that's measurement project. Okay. So for this one, I find it easier to use. So we just try to find the dimension here. So from the top view, yeah, let me put, yeah, okay. For the top, for the text, I put some text here. So what do you reckon is this longest side? Do you think it's, so So what is side length for this one? So I think this one will be 15 meter. Yeah, I make the word a little bit bigger. Yeah, so I like this one. So that's 15 meter. Yeah, so that's 15 meter for the side length. I move this one a little bit here. Okay, so from the top left to top right, that's 50 meter. So that one reflect this one here. Does this make sense? Yeah. If this makes sense, so I will continue. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. So then we will have 25 meter. So 25 meter, I just put. Yeah. Thank you. Hopefully this 3-dimensional swimming pool looks that makes sense for you guys. So this one will be 25 meter. Yeah. Yeah. So this side will be 25 meter, and we will have the dips. So now we have 2 dips. So the dips will look at the side view because it's 3-dimensional. So for the deep side is 4 meter. So we can just write 4 meter here somewhere. So we just write 4 meter. Yeah, we just write 4 meter here. Yeah, 4 meter is the dips. Yeah, and for that side, so this side is also 4 meters, right? So I just try to use different color. So I change this one to blue. Yeah. So this one is 4 meter. Yeah, this one is also 4 meter. Oh, sorry. This one. Yeah. So this one here. This one is also 4 meter. I just change the color of this one. Let me try to change the color. Yeah. So make it blue. So which means this is 4 meter. And I also change the color for the letter as well. So is there a way for me to change the color? Yeah, that's good. So this is 4 meter. That's a dips. So I think this one makes more sense. And for the 50 meter, so I just use black. And for the 25 meter, I just use a different color. So I use orange. Yeah, so this one is also orange. Yeah. Okay, so I just copy the 50 meter here and I put it here. Yeah, just a sec. Yeah, just a sec. This one. How can I move this one? Okay, so it's also here because this side also 50 meter. And we also have one side that's 1 meter of side view. So the shallow dips part is 1 meter. So this side is 1 meter. So I just use a different color. So I will use purple. Yeah, I like purple. So purple would, so this one does not look good. So I use this color. Yeah, I use this one. Yeah, so this one is 1 meter. Which color did I use? Yeah, so I make it a little bit bigger. Make it, yeah, make it. I think this one is bigger. Yeah, this color is good, and this also this color. So we make it like this. So we make this one. That's this color. Yeah, we make this one a little bit bigger, so you guys can see it. Yeah. So this is 1 meter. So I put 1 meter here. So I just type 1 meter. 1 meter. Yeah. So the color I want is this one. Yeah. All right. Okay. Okay, let me just put the color. Yeah. So now that's good. So now we have the dimension. So we also have one is 10 meter. So please forgive my bad drawing. So let me just put this one. Make it a little bit more sense. Yeah. So, and this part will be 10 meter. I just use a different color. So I just use purple. I put it, yeah, easier to see. So this one is 10 meter. Yeah, because this bit is this bit here. That's 10 meter. Yeah. So I put 10 meter here. Let me change the color to purple. Yeah. So this is 10 meter. Yeah. Okay. So now I put this closer. Yeah. And do I have something more? Yeah. So 25 meter. Yeah. So for this side is also 25 meters. So I just change it to this color. Yeah. So this 25. This is also 25. Yeah. Oh, 15 meter. Yeah. Oh, yes. Thank you. Thank you, Tiffany. Yeah, sorry, I forgot. So we have one side is 15 meter. I forgot that. So I just change this one to like this. Yeah, so I just make this one a bit bigger. Okay, now I got just one more side line. Yeah, it's a really, I think this is really a challenge for me to draw three-dimensional object. Yeah, yeah. So never mind, but we can use a different color. So I use yellow. So this one is not easier to say. So I make this one a little bit bigger. Yeah. So this is 15 meters. Yeah. So this is 15 meters. So we got 15 meter. Let me try to find 15 meter here. So this is 15 meter. I use this color. 15 meter. Yeah. So this one is not that clear, right? And that's okay. I just try to use a different color. Yeah. So I use this one. So this one means 15 meter. So I use this one as 15, change a little bit. Okay, so yeah, should be this one. Yeah. So I think I got all the dimension here. So do you guys think that one makes sense? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, if that makes sense, we can continue. Okay, so for the first question, we want the shallow end. Yeah, shallow end. Shallow end, which is I just try to connect the shallow end. Yeah, I draw it here. Shallow end is this part. Yeah. So I just try to use a different color. Okay, so I just draw the shallow end. So I just use this one to represent that's a shallow end. So that's the area we want to calculate. Yeah. So this one would be a rectangular, right? So this one would be a rectangular for question one. So for question one, I just draw a rectangle because we want the shallow end. Yeah. So one side is one side is 10 meter, one side is 50 meter. So I just make it like this. Okay, so that is for question A. So I just write A here. A just use black. I think black is easier for me. Yeah. So question A. Yeah. So for this one, what do we have? Yeah. So we have for the side length as 10. So for area, which equation do we use? So for area, we have length times by the width, right? Length times by the width. Length times by the width. So I use length times by the width. And what do we have? So for the length, we'll make this one a little bit bigger. Yeah. Okay. So for the length, what do I have? Yeah. So length is 50, right? So we're at 50 here. Times by the base. Times by the base is 10, right? So let me look at the chat. Yeah. So Chloe said, yeah. So 10 times by 1. Yeah. So sorry about that, Chloe. So last time I think I told you the wrong information because we need to look at the base. I use I draw the shape. I shade the shape. So that would be the one. So that's the base. Yeah. Sorry about that, Chloe. Yeah. So sorry about the thing last time. So this one will be times 10, which is the width, times by 50, which is another side length. So that will be your answer. So for this one, you should get that equals 500, right? That equals 500. And for units, yeah, remember it's meter, but we need to have the power of 2, right? Because it's in area, so that's meter square. So it's very hard for me to type square here. So what I will do, so you need to know in Word document. So this one means square. Yeah. So this one means 500 meters square. Yeah. And I also write the dimension here. Let me just write the dimension here. Yeah. So let me just put dimension here. So for this side is smaller. So this side is 50 meters. Yeah. Okay, so this is 50 meters. Yeah. Yeah, this is 50 meters, and the top is 10 meters. So I just put 10 meters here. Yeah. So this is 10 by 50. So that's a shallow end. So for deep end, so that's similar. So I just put question B here. So question B. So I just copy this one and I paste this one here. So I change it to question B. Okay, so for question B, it's very similar. So the deep end. So I just put this away. Yeah. So for the deep end, yeah. So what do I have? And let me need to fix this a little bit more. So for the deep end, okay, I just try to draw the deep end. Let me have a try. For this one, yeah, I change this color to red because I think this one is red. And for the type, I think it's just make it same. Yeah. Oh, what is this color? Oh, this is. So that's the color. That's 25. And I need to make the line as dashed because it cannot be seen. Yeah. So that's also 25. And we have one more line. Let me draw this one. Yeah. Yeah. So this side. Okay. So this side is also 25. So I just yeah, I can just use this one. I can just use this one. I copy this one. I put this one here. Yeah. So I put this one here. And I make this one as dashed. Yeah. So this is also 15. And yeah, this one is 25. Okay, so that's a deep end. So I just put a deep end. So this is a deep end, right? And we know one side is 15 and another side is 25. So I just put 25 here. Yeah, sorry. I need to copy this one and I need to paste this one here. So you know this one is also 25 meters. Okay, so 25 meters. So this one is 25 times by 15. So that's also a rectangle, right? So this one, I just draw it here. Okay, so yeah, so I use this one here. Okay, so this one is also 25. Okay. So I put this question, I put this on here. So we have one side as 25. So, okay, so this one, mix this one like this. Yeah. So this side will be 25. And we also have one side as 10. Yeah, so this side, oh, sorry, this side will be 50. Yeah. Okay, so does this make sense? So for deep end, it's also rectangular. So it looks like this because we got this one from here. Yeah. Does this make sense? Yeah, so if this makes sense, you can give me a sum up or you can put it in the chat. Yeah, does this make sense, Chloe and Tiffany?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. So we still copy the same equation here. So I just put it here. So this time it's not 50 by 10, right? So what number do we use for this time? Yeah, what number do we use for question B? What is the length? So you can use either. So for example, if you use 15 as your length, yeah, if you use 15 as your length, your width would be 25, right? Yeah. And what's the answer? Yes, thank you. Yeah, that's good. Thank you, guys. That's all good. So what will be your answer for this question? Do you have a calculator? Yeah, so if you have a calculator, yeah, 1,250. Yeah, that's very good. 1,250. Yeah, so that will be our answer for question B. Yeah, so now we finished the 2 questions. Yeah, that's good. That's very good. So today we are going to just finish 1 more. And let me just make this one a little bit smaller. Yeah. Let me move this one a little bit smaller. I put this one. Yeah. Yeah. So how to move this one? Okay. And let me put this one. Okay. Okay. So I make this one question say here. So that's a little bit small. Sorry about that. But because we want to have a little bit more space. Yeah. So I just put question say here. Yeah. So for question say, so it'll be the same. Okay. So for question say, yeah, let me put it here. Okay. So for this one, we want to get the side view. So the side view of the area of the side view. Okay. Okay. So area of the side view. So it should be. Okay. So it should be this one. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. That should be this one. Okay. So the side view. Okay, so for the side view, so what do we do? So we need to calculate all the 3 areas of the triangle. So we need to calculate, so for this one, we just got this part. Yeah, so we put its shape into 3 parts. So you need to calculate the area of the first one. Yeah, calculate the area of this one. Yeah, and calculate the area of different one. So I just use this color here. And then that's because that's 2 rectangular, then you need to calculate the area of the thing in the middle. So the thing in the middle would be, that would be a trapezium. Yeah. So that would be 3 parts. So for the yellow part, or for the red part, so that would be 1 times by 10. Yeah. So that would be your first area. Yeah, first area. And for the second area, which is the orange color, so we write A2 would be still, so 4 times by 15. Yeah, so 4 times 15. Yeah. So what is 4 times by 15? And for the first one is, oh sorry, and for the first one, I think it's only 10 meters square. Yeah. So that's the first part. And what about the second part? 4 times by 15. What do you have? Is there any answer? You can use a calculator if you want. Yeah. So that's 60. Thank you, Tiffany. So that's 60. Yeah. So for this one, I just use the color back. Yeah. Okay. And for the part in the middle, yeah. So that's A3. We write A3 here. That equals trapezium. So the for area of trapezium, so there's a one equation you can follow. So that's 1/2 times by A plus B and times by the height. So okay, so I just draw the trapezium here. I just quickly draw the trapezium. So that will be this one. Okay, so that's a trapezium. So the height, also there's 2 sides. So the first side is 1 meter. So this side is 1 meter. Another side is 10 meter. Also another side is, 4 meter. So this one is 4 meter. Yeah. So this would be your A, 1 meter would be A, and 4 meter would be your B. Yeah. And the height of the trapezium would be, what do we do? So we use 15 minus 10. So this bit, just use a different color. Yeah. So this bit, this is our height. So the height can be get from 15 minus 15 minus 10. So you use 15 minus 15 minus 10 is 25. So your height will be 25 meters. Yeah, because we got we use 50. It's the longest side. It's the whole thing. Minus 10. Yeah, minus this one here, and also minus 15. So you get the thing in the middle. So minus 15. So you got 50 or 25. Yeah. So that's 25 meter. So we just substitute the number. So that's your height. We just substitute the number here. So what do you have? So you have 1/2 times by 1 plus 4, because 1 is A, 4 is B. Yeah. And times by 25. It's the height. Yeah. So what answer do I have? Yeah. Any answer do I have? So that's 25 times by 5 divided by 2, right? So yeah. 125.2. So 125. Yeah, let me have a try. 25 times 5. Yeah, divided by 2. Okay, so Chloe. So you need to calculate the thing inside bracket first. Yeah, yeah. So that's 62.5. Yeah, that's 62.5. Yeah, that's good. 62.5. Yeah. And that's a meter square. Yeah. That's a mistyping. I think that's a mistyping. So that's 62.5. That's your answer. So that's the first answer for the first 3 questions. Yeah. So we can use this as a good start. So I think that's very good. So that's enough for today. And what about Tiffany? Do you understand the third one? Is there any question? Okay, so we will, you can just do a screenshot of the third question. Because I use Zoom to edit this one, I didn't do the other things. So, but I will because I record this video, so you guys, I will upload this one online and you guys can have a look. Yeah. And the next session, we will continue working on this project. Yeah. So we finish here today. Okay. Yeah. So are you guys all good?